We're gonna be doing a little bit more of Hexoatl, guys, today. I didn't like how it ended earlier today. We're doing the siege on the Hexoatl desert in that jungle. And the towers were shooting arrows. And they were tier 4 towers. They're supposed to be shooting rays of light. And of course we lost the city to a single 16 units of chaos because of that. Tier 4 Lisbon city can't even defeat 16 units of chaos without proper towers. That settlement down there is bugged. It doesn't have proper towers in the city. This one here. Hexoatl desert, a jungle, and the capital has bugged towers as well. You're supposed to have ballista and the race of arcane bolts, but they had the tier 2 arrow towers. Like, they fixed this bug that was plaguing some settlements, but not all of them. It looks like they have to fix every settlement individually. It was pretty much sure victory there against 16 units if we had the working towers. But no. 17 units couldn't even defeat 16 units of chaos. Look at this, 15 survived. Fucking hell. Looks like Itza might take this province here. At least on the bright side we got another blessed spawnings for the blessed temple guards. So Mazdamundi can finally get full blessed temple guards regiments in the army. This is one good thing. Looks like these guys are trying to recruit here. Where the fuck is this retreat, man? Fuck off with retreats like that. Corruption now. We'll clear this area. Those guys have to recover. Corruption will go down next turn. We still need another nearly 700 to get these guys replaced. Just stay here. This area is almost clear of chaos. Almost. Looks like the high gentry snakes after the whips in. There's still 2 more armies here. Sending 2 more armies here as well, and one is coming from the north. Looks like the other one started moving. This is still the first wave of chaos invasion. This is the easy one. They got their units to rank 8. Just traveling the seas. Get a juicy experience. 14 units there. The plague is killing this city here. We have to ignore these 2 and we'll send Jenna to deal with this. Hopefully Roma doesn't get plague here on the last turn. The plague has spread to this city as well. Fucking hell. We even have this thing against the plague. Chance of plague spreading minus 30%. At least it's to the army. Maybe the army will be spared. Maybe this thing actually works. Yeah, you can actually notice it is only a short plague here. Very short plague here. But this works. It seems to be working. At least it seems to be working, yeah. There was a short plague in the city here. I'm gonna deploy ambush so they actually move towards here. It looks like they might have enough range here. We need to investigate. It's not gonna be enough range, okay. So we can just ambush it in. Otherwise they might not come down here. And we have to deal with this fort here as well. Does look like only one of these ocean-going, sea-going, or sea chaos have a strong military left. The Warriors of Chaos are slowly losing, which means the next wave it's close, or the end of the chaos is close. First wave is the easiest time to defeat chaos. After that, it might get too much.
What brings you from your moist jungle to these dry I agree. Yes.
Somehow, Orion has decided to go fight Reichland in his allied Warriors of Chaos. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? He was fighting Coron, and now he declared war on Reichland and allied with Archaean. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? How is he warring Reichland and not dwarves? Clan Nation is still alive, so I guess the dwarves are still busy on the other side. This is crazy.
Lord of the Asway.
It almost looks like while he was fighting Bretonnia, he built up points with Chaos. Then he allied with Chaos, and the Chaos invited him to war against the Reichland. Wars of Chaos and Wood Elves, brothers in arms. What's gonna be next? It's a Chaos invasion, by the way. When are the other ones ready next turn? Okay. 50-50. Horde of dinosaurs on the left, one Chaos army on the right, 50-50. I mean, it's all those Chaos territories are all those cities that get destroyed by the Chaos is just free real estate for the Wood Elves. The Chaos will just destroy everything, and the Wood Elves will just plant forests everywhere. Win-win. Except Chaos can't win. Not in this game. Pirate Viral is ideal here, but giving them all separate targets is for the best. Especially on stuff like those chariots there. But they're behind a hill there. Pirate Viral is ideal here. Can we shoot one of those Hellcans? Right just behind the tree there. How are they not getting any hits there? Don't care about the blessed chameleons, they're just filler. Snipe the giant. Some of those guys have survived there. You get rid of that Chaos Knight unit, it's looking a little bit annoying here. Giant's going down. Just dies doing projectiles. It's coming to Chaos, one of the Chaos factions. There are those Chaos Knights. Being annoying. Those boys stomped them. Grab Chaos Knights, can handle a bunch of dinosaurs. We don't really care about the goddess on here, we're just gonna try to get good shots here. We'll just stomp them here and reposition these segments. Look at those guys. Yeah, sure. You're gonna fight there against a dozen Statans. Have fun. Well, then you don't come here anymore, because this is what's gonna be waiting for you again. Just get him into a shooting position here. This should be a good angle to finish the rest. This guy on a horse. Jeez. horses are way too small. Everybody sees it except devs. Those horses need about 10-20% increase in size. At least.
Oh my god. Have you seen
Hey
this?
Kong!
Holy shit.
Thank you for 4 months. Another missile monster that doesn't get any missile buffs with veteran battle skill. Same as Terradon's just been forgotten. Who cares about consistency among battle skills, right?
Through hands.
Mostly chuck.
We don't forgive. Such unholy zeal.
Tackle. You took. Jack.
Don't worry, Colin, no worries.
Nocticus.
We need captives. We just kill them every time. Captives next time, Geno. Captives. You know what captive means? Living. Living so we can sacrifice them later. Just stop complaining. Nice to get those servants. We have everybody here with Zod servant. This is the last one that can use it. Massive power here.
Skink.
I shall be victorious.
Still can't believe that those two small armies actually defeated two full head hordes of chaos. Why don't the high elves got destroyed by the chaos? Oh, that's a good one. actually put it in on this guy. I think we have two of them. Okay, let's investigate this area here. Hey, Jagnus. It's almost like they're AFKing to get the growth so they can actually build something.
Master.
Terror on 25% ammo. To rebuild this place here. Population should be fine with this growth. Corruption clear next turn as well. Not supposed to lose this city here.
Never.
Managed to repel them twice here. These guys wake up and start recruiting, might do something.
I am a gracious host. How can I make you comfortable? My will.
These guys can actually help against them as well. They're probably going for the real estate there. Emmer is about to get destroyed. I do have a feeling that this is all gonna become dwarf country. Broken ass dwarves.
Your bow.
Dwarves have about 18 to 22 armies. Give or take. Itza will take this. At least they get some real estate here. To get more armies. They might be able to recover. Can an emergency garrison in the high giant? Hey there, bro. What the hell? What damage? What damage, game? You retarded? This is all artillery. Monsters. Zero casualties. What damage there you give me? Life lord? Fuck off. I think they didn't get wounded him in the process. How the fuck they do damage with the heavy infantry against the... Look at all these monsters and artillery. In a million years they would not do a single damage. in regular bell. Fucking hell, man. What damage? Nearly killed the Lord. Lord can heal himself. He has a dozen artillery dinosaurs against heavy infantry. Damage. That shit is so broken. It's even full yellow there. He still takes massive damage. Fix that shit. Maybe more hammer 3. I can just start a bell and go AFK. 0 damage. What the fuck?
Beyond your comprehension.
Exactly, beyond my comprehension. Pretty much CA Dev saying there. Can't comprehend this design. This did work against the plague, so it's confirmed it works against the plague. This guy seems to be recruiting here. Don't care about the settlements in the north. It take too long to build them. It's the growth and the replenishment doesn't matter anymore at this point. It's like any climate for the lizardmen. Just the modifiers to construction times are the factor now. You can build it fast in the war zone safely. We definitely have to eliminate this. There definitely have Bowling Bleak Cold Fortress, which currently cannot defend itself. This Roman is kind of guarding this area here, because they have to go around and here to get to Black Coast. How many captains do we still need? Another 500 or so to get this blessed as well. Blessed Temple Guard, such incredible tank unit. These guys looks like they're building their army. This is fine. Come and get me! Come and get me, you stupid shits! I'm the replenishing. No, I've no soldiers to fight. You need to get Zlan Hoopek. It's the capital of this jungle. These guys have all been in a battle, so they're currently all just can't recruit, wait for the growth. Is the only way to explain it. So they're waiting just to recruit something. We're gonna need more population here, so I guess we get more growth for the time being.
No!
Now, in a long Elizabeth campaign, at least we'll see, you know, what's what. What's what. There's a lot of items that just done nothing, and the followers of the heroes are 0 polish. It's like they didn't care who was doing here followers with the Lisbon heroes. Looks like Tranrictus is hiding in the corner here. It does seem the chaos is ignoring them now. How many settlements they have? Let's see if they're ignoring them. It does look like they're trying to recover here. What is win condition? Not really any win condition, just playing a longer campaign. This will be Empire big towers, unless it's bugged. Should be okay against Chaos 1 or 2 armies. These new settlements basically get the who want desert treatment. They didn't even test it, they didn't work with various factions. This is nice for battle loot. We get a lot of these, we get a lot of money as well. That's probably where most of our money comes from after the second stage. Now, there's nothing to fix with the Empire AI, Pepsi Boy. The Empire technology against other factions is broken. They get 10 leadership and 10 attack against the vampires, plus they have range units and they get experience every turn, which makes the range units dominant against the melee units and auto-resolve. It's just rigged. The vampires just cannot beat the Empire. Those technology they introduced against various factions broken for the AI over the course of the campaign because they build up experience on the range units as well. So the only faction that can match the Empire auto-resolve is the Dwarves. And Dwarves have been broken over 3 months now. So unless they fix the technology or buff the Vampire AI auto-resolve in their units, the Vampires will never have a chance. They just can't win battles. Even the minor Empire factions are stronger than the Vampires. Yamarider says Vampire Count's taking over the Empire in my game right now. Oh, if that happens, it's probably under 5%, probably under 3%. There are also various factors to this. First thing, I would ask you if you're using any mods. Second thing, you know, I would ask you what faction you're playing. And if you're at war with the Vampire Counts. These bastards managed to just pull out just like that after the retreat. Disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with these guys? No towers, no anything, just going in. There's a shitload of infantry and the large units. Storms are in the march stance. I need to shoot this one. I don't care about the other two. defended the city twice so far.
Oh my god.
But 3 armies is enough if they do it right.
Shit. What the hell?
You just can't win melee against rank 8 chaos. Just you can't. But the laser towers might be enough if they fuck it up. Hey, Figurton. Thank you. Part 14, damn, well, half of these parts are short streams. Tier 5 cities, ladies and gentlemen. Tier 5 city. 3 skink cohorts with javelins. 3. Tier 5 city, ladies and gentlemen. Tier 5. Not a single Saurus to be found in this city. Tier 5.
Now is our time.
This unit is next to useless against chaos. You might just be able to debate something outside. They're the closest here, but I'm not sure for which one they'll go. They might just wait while the Hellcannons are shooting. That's ideal.
Suras is. Asrudan.
If the city falls, they're just probably gonna destroy the next one as well, and the next one. We might be able to keep Sarenberg. I mean, we're only at negative 6,000 per turn. What's another 2,000 negative per turn? Can need 2 Temple Guard below. This thing's on guard mode. Come on, this on the center and 2 ready to assist the gates. All the towers are controlled. Our best hope is they don't engage while the Hellcannons are firing. We destroy all but 1 Hellcannon and just keep shooting the towers. already engaging, so this is gonna make little things difficult. We cannot win against this thing with our guys on the wall. Yeah, we need to keep the towers. If we do enough damage, they might just back off. This left side is gonna get fucked. Even with all the damage, 3 of this can win against this many veterans. Might get lucky here. Still taking damage. Army losses are our best bet before we have to enter a serious melee engagement. Best bet are the army losses. They're actually going for the wall. The right side is actually looking very good. Might be able to route this troll so they don't break the door entrance. They just broke it. Come on, man. Supposed to be terrified here. It's rank the 8 trolls, of course. Back off, back off. You're just gonna get killed. You're gonna deal with those chosen. Oh, so close to getting them terrified there, so close. Those 2 armies are tired. So we just have to somehow get rid of them here. Might be able to terrify the rest here. This is still a unit of chosen here though. 78. They're not taking any damage. This is good now here. They're taking actually enough damage with those couple of shots up. The Flock of Doom did the rest. I need to make sure those chosen get away from the door. They're walking as exhausted army, just you know how the air is scored to move when they're exhausted. How the hell we lose these towers? Don't give me that bullshit game. Look at this, nobody even here we lost the tower. Fucking bugs, man. This guy's not even out. Look at this. This guy's gonna fight to the dead. By the right pressure here, we can expect army losses. What is this shit here? What the fuck is this? This is what? Look at the zone control. And there's no enemies. Fucking bugs, man. I swear. It's like today they can't get any worse with this shit. I don't hold enough bugs with towers today. It's like nobody here and we lost the tower for nearly a minute. Shit, we lost this tower here. Army losses are building up. But it's not gonna be enough if we don't take these towers. We're losing the tower again. There's nobody here. Just lost the tower again. There's nobody here. Nobody. Two giants are coming. If we together load those giants, it might be enough. This is almost terrified here. This guy's doing good flow doom. We should go and get Becky. What the hell are you doing outside? He's spinning too much. Oh man, what the hell? Army losses, let's go. Take minimal damage. Let's see those army losses. Those guys just don't want to flee. They're gonna fight to the death. That's why the Temple Gods will die. Army losses are building up, but still not there. The more damage you take now, the more they might even stabilize the rest of the leadership. These guys are fighting to the death. Hate how these guys went outside.
as he does.
You actually save this unit so they keep rank 5. Lisman can do that. They're currently dead with only 5 left, so they're gonna disband. But if you resurrect them, they will be fine at the end.
Sargax. Bartok.
Yeah, at 6 they're alive. We keep rank 5 unit. It's almost worth in the army, Hekinobi. Almost. This thing has too long cooldown, short range, and not a long duration. If two of these things get buffed, it's gonna be worth in the army.
Skinks.
3 times to defend this city. I have no idea who is taking control of this city. Corpses? Guess city shit? This is so buggy, man. Nobody's here on this tower. Look at this, it's neutral. The zone of control is white, which means nobody's controlling it. And it's shooting. Fucking hell, man. We lost 1 unit of Temple Guards, but this is a great victory here. This AI needs patching in these sieges. It's just stupid. It's crazy they still haven't patched this.
Drog taker.
Cockroach and Lorna Forest got destroyed. Man, unbelievable. Look at this. The Chaos just dominated this coast here. Those rank 7, rank 8 units just... They can't do anything in Outer Zone against them. He still has Galbara though. The other one is just laying out income here.
You are caught.
But this one somehow managed to recover and will hit for the other side. Lovely. They can attack any of these 2 settlements, so in the emergency garrison one of them. Damage, really? A lot of life in the army. Still damage. We know where they are around, we'll just have to confirm it.
Hexoatl. Skink.
It looks like almost like Clan Mulder is helping the Empire there. What's going on?
Warpstone.
Yeah, they're both fighting chaos there. Looks like the next wave is imminent. If they don't defeat the chaos now, they have to defeat them now. It's like there's like no debate about this. We've never seen the second or third wave of chaos invasion. We never will, because that would be stupid. 90 armies of rank 7 by the time they arrive get to you. They'll just destroy everybody. So, but guys, you better win. You win, no next wave. You hear me? Karazakarak, Reichland, do your job. You have one job: destroy Wars of Chaos. This is that famous late game Empire army that defeats the Chaos invasions. That's how they stop the mighty Archaean, the bringer of end times. These bastards didn't even attack us, they just besieged us. Can't be more toxic than that. The settlement doesn't even have walls, by the way, and they're full strength. Not even diminished. Afraid of Lord Pepe with the diminished army. They were waiting, calling in for the reinforcements. The only reason to block replenishment in this case is just, to be toxic, It's almost like some kind of multiple behavior. From strategic point, this makes no sense whatsoever to besiege this city. There is no reinforcement in distance of 4 turns. 4 turns. We have a reinforcement distance of 2 turns.
Hexoatl.
We need to diminish all these large units a bit. I want to keep them in a group here just to get some healing. Best to kinda ignore that hell cannon for now. They might not go mobile. We have a limited healing.
Chog on. Sartekla. Sarbatur. Somasnitha.
Hexoatl.
Even you know halberdiers, they're a little bit worried about that. You can always just get rid of their attack. Laser you. Get rid of their attack here. Lower cost. So, need of 24 attack for 50 seconds is massive. Get rid of the malefaction attack and watch them just die slowly. Because they can't do damage. It's taking a little bit damage, but we can just keep giving ward save every time we cast a spell.
Sortek.
You can fire while they're slamming in melee. Both of them does a little bit here. A little bit, just keep debuffing their attack and get shields of soft wound. Their attack. Won't be able to do damage. Don't even have proper healing in this arm, but they still can't do shit. Just debuff them to the point where they can do anything. Their magic is too powerful for them. Why did you snipe him? Now you're accurate. This looks like where the comet fell from the sky. It did hundreds of kills, but it doesn't register bombardment. Yoo-hoo. Ah, damn it! And slipped. Yeah, Magic would be maybe more useful in vanilla if you had more than 60 starting power. It's not like you can get 300. Oh wait. Not like we've been spamming spells this whole battle and we ran out of power. Man, they nearly had us close victory. Damn. I'm getting old. Too much PoE wrote in my brain. All that spinning, man. Get dizzy playing it all over now. We're trying to take over Lastria. We kind of saved Itza by coming back here, but we lost this city here, and we're gonna probably the Itza probably gonna take the rest. There was a bug here. Surprise, surprise. The capital here doesn't have proper towers. Can you imagine it? A Huahuan desert jungle capital doesn't have working towers. Just shoot arrow towers on tier 3 and tier 4. It's a shocker, right? Oh man, I don't know if we can win. Like, look at this red. They might have us here. We have too many damage units. We have 4 Stagnants here, King Chief and 3 Blessed Ones. We're about to get 4 more Blessed Temple Guards. We have a clan of fire here, so we can actually go a little bit further back. Give them a minute, they will wake up. What kind of damage can we actually get here?
It's a skip attack. See,
It's pretty accurate even to shooting a Manticore. It was slowed all this time. That's why it was moving so slow here.
tactical.
he's hit. Okay. Got him. Get him Legolas, more like get him Bard. Shooting a Manticore. Urukai.
Oh my god.
Nameless, nameless.
See that shit? Holy shit.
We need to take the capital of this province and then clear the corruption. If we do that, Valitza still lives. We'll recover the coast as well easily. Can you revive Temple Guards? No, no, they didn't die at this battle, Schlurpy. They can only replenish at the end of the battle. Only the dead that died in this battle can be resurrected. So if you enter the battle with a 16 Temple Guards, you cannot leave with more than 16. But in the post-battle results screen, where you have a replenishment, you can actually replenish some of the units. Almost there, another 200. I have 13 turns. Plenty of time. I need to take Zlanhua back here. It looks like they're trying to recruit here.
That will incur my wrath. No.
Nice to clear this and just take the whole province. I don't think they have much left anymore. We killed most of them. This is one of the last armies here. After those. It looks like Lord Croak is exactly enough skill points to take all the skills. We hit this one with a lightning strike, but then the other one wants to retreat.
I think not.
So we should attack all three at once and take the city. Somebody might still be in the area, so it's a little bit risky. But we have powerful single entities. The casualties are a little bit on the high end if we just go in. Saurus do die combination of large and veteran Chaos Warriors. Another, complex battle here, so how do they, rate complex battles? Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. I'm gonna smack all three, and I think there's nobody else in the area, so we can immediately take the city. It would take some serious armies to take down our large entities here. No Schlurpy, no, we're not gonna be replacing this army will have Saurus, Blessed Saurus. They're good enough not to go Temple Guards. We already have the battle skill, it's rank 40. Temple Guards will be weaker without a battle skill. But this is one of those battles where, because of the strategic reasons, you don't go Lightning Strike. So you risk higher casualties to gain more advantage in a single turn. We're also guessing there is no other armies in the area. That's a lot of Chaos Knights. And the Chaos Knights, they do a lot of damage to the Saurus Warriors. Veteran ones, of course. The regulars lose. You have to also consider that this Chaos is not just veteran armies, but they also have lords with most battle skills. That's why they're doing so much damage to us in some battles. Oh, look at this! Look at this! It's almost like we knew this is gonna be a bottleneck fight here. They do have Hell Cannons. This one can deal with exactly 3 Hell Cannons. This is actually probably the worst battlefield for Chaos when they have numbers. The worst. Yoo-hoo. Just assign the characters here. We have the Grandes Pepe here. It pretty much just destroys infantry. Not really much use against large units. That's why we have the Carnosaurs and the Saurians. This Pavok Sentinels can destroy 3 Hell Cannons. We go just above them and shoot at dwarves. Spirit Leech, oh well, that's nasty. Let me get a regrowth here before they start getting killed. Just trying to kill one here. Yeah, they succeeded. Just lost one. I guess the live one might have been enough as well. We have exactly enough for 3 Hell Cannons, but that Spirit Ledge guy can actually kill more of this. We should still cast that regrowth. Come on, we need to kill 2 more dwarves. Village is going, but we have a road. Come on, kill one more. Let me know there. Let's go for the other help, yeah. Oh, that was too much damage, too much damage, too much damage. Yeah, they're fine. We got them leadership last second. There's another road here. These guys in the grinder here. We have reserve in case they take a lot of damage. But Red Saurians will do the stompy here. A lot of stompy. Just eat the ammo from the horseman first. That's a lot of Chaos Knights. That's a lot of Chaos Knights, look at that shit. Almost like Arcane is here. Mage should want the birds here. Look at those Chaos Warhounds going after Feral Dreadsworn. A little bit closer. Get me a debuff. We have a massive debuff to the attack here. We just have to get him in range. 55 minutes -9, it's huge. Just makes the melee with the cry. With a banishment. Gonna be a real grinder here. We do have the guru on our side, the magic. That's a good banishment there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. 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 Debuff their attack just to begin with. Pepe will use the bubble. There's another bubble soon here. Let him. What? Are they close here? God damn. Let's give a boom, boom, boom. Show them some boom, boom, boom. Or with the laser as well. Give it noise. Give it here. Shit, this boss is range. Another big boom. Only we had stronger magic in this game. We might have won against all this chaos. Guys go forward. Just push forward. They want to try to push us out of the bottleneck. We're just pushing forward. More resistance here. That hell cannon just killed 3 trolls there. It's actually chaos spawn. Come on, Jurassic Barf. Barf here. Actually, the Chaos is resistant, more resistant to magic than most of the factions in the game, even the dwarves. Because half of their armies are large, and even the single combatants are more tougher against magic than any other faction. Because magic is weaker against larger units. I don't know. I'm not arguing anything, I'm just giving facts. Pepsi boy, did you watch my Teclis campaign? Now in Teclis campaign you can see how you can win nearly every battles with strong magic. But Teclis is an exception because he's super powerful. I mean, he's the most powerful wizard in the game. What the hell's going on there? This guy's actually killed the bird. I put Mumford in the second spot. I mean, you can argue that Mumford is more powerful than Teclis, but since they made Teclis -2 for all casters, I think the Teclis is definitely in the #1 spot, the king of magic. When will I do my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Gladius Tau? When this campaign is finished. I don't know when it's gonna be though. This is a little bit risky, but I feel like it's fine. Do not recommend to do this at home. No soccer, no.
Never.
It looks like they managed to survive at the very edge there.
Beyond your comprehension.
go with a special formation here so we don't get weakened by contact.
Cosmos skink. Sumas lizard. Skink
Gap for 2 units.
Kalakmas. Sulta Halloween. Lustli Chuck. Sulta Halloween. Sokatako.
Well, Pepsi Boy, you have Winds of Magic Power Reserve. And not having a mage in army automatically weaker. Even the weakest mage makes the army stronger. Of course the magic is good. You can always fit 1 slot for a wizard, even the weakest wizards.
Sortak. Sumas lizard.
Gonna be a little bit better at shooting units here.
Ulas.
We are actually in a shooting competition here. Yeah, but there is. Why would you not put a mage in the army if you can? It's always gonna be better to put a mage in the army over another strong unit. You wanna cast magic. You're losing a whole part of your faction if you don't cast magic. There's a limit what the 6 dragons can do. It's already can get great performance with only 2. Or in case if the enemy gets gets you outnumbered, and you can debuff the anti-large units. The way you say it, it's sounding like it can be bothered to use magic. The way you're saying it. Some serious accuracy here.
Oh my god. You see that shit? Holy shit.
You definitely do fine without magic. No, you don't have to bother managing a wizard on the battlefield. Instead, you're microing some other units. Nothing wrong there. Warhammer 3 waiting room, psh, you're gonna be waiting for at least a year, man. You know they announced Troy last year and we don't still have the release date. And they haven't even announced Warhammer 3 yet. I didn't even get any teasers, man.
Hexoatl. Vortrax. Ash. Zutli. Doctor. Parjoktok. Doktok. Gorga. Polyudoktok.
The chair is moving fast in the projectile. At a distance.
Lustli chuck. Joktok.
I was trying to shoot the chariot, but the chariot is moving too fast. The chariots used to be even faster in the past. Even faster. The long range and the unit moving fast, it can be accurate. Maybe if he was a cannonball. We're getting towards the growth here. Hey, thank you for 20 months. Thank you also, Skydragon Rift. Get that trigger out. Let's get healing here. Funny thing is, this battle we pretty much heal nearly everybody. Auto resolve, we take damage on 2 units. Just the auto resolve logic. 2 melee units apparently can damage an army of artillery. Monster artillery, not even regular. Look at this item. 30-meter radius, minus 8 leadership. It's 30-meter radius. Minus 8 leadership. For this radius and this duration, it should be at least minus 18 for an average item. Minus maybe 24 for a strong item. You have to click it as well. I'm surprised that the balance team hasn't declared this item so powerful. They only allowed it to be used twice in the battle. Don't want you breaking the game with these campaign items. One survivor. Yeah, the second gets very accurate in rank 9. It's still the first wave. It's still the first. There's a good chance they might get destroyed. Good chance. It's been happening already for over 4 turns, Bartolomeo. It's nearly 4 turns. More like 35, 36. The second wave is imminent. There have been 2 waves of Rise of Chaos and 1 wave of Chaos Invasion. Eight Blessed Temple Guards. This guy's having to go to rank 9. You can still get a little bit of leadership, melee attack, and melee defense. You have 69 rank 9. So you're telling me those Tomb Kings have ignored their enemy here and they went just directly for the settlements. Click, click, click. Screw the chaos, right? Yeah, we had 4 regular, 4 blessed. The next wave of Chaos Damage is the dangerous one. Let's hope it doesn't happen. Oh no! Oh no! Look at this. They have had all the advantage here. What can we do? Not even a good battlefield for a range fight. One halberdier, 3 halberdiers. This is not ideal battlefield, but I'm not going to retreat back.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you, Shark Fighter. Shark Fighter. They're coming here. We can only have a clear fire through these trees here. We're gonna sort them in the way where we can group the wounded ones so we can actually heal them. Since we can only heal groups of 4. The priority targets are the giants and the chaos knights, and then the halberdiers. Go further back. I need to give that Hellkin range. Really hates the King Priest, but he has a massive resistance, 35. Why would he shoot the King Priest if he has 35 resistance and the other ones have only 15? It makes no sense. He's shooting the second worst target here. They're all Stalins, Lord Drago. This one is just harder to kill. What the hell did you turn into? Having fun with just taking an army. We could have just went with Temple Guards, Dead Saurians and stuff like that, but we already had those armies. So we had to go. We went with a different army here. I just think possible. These are basically steam tanks, one Steinberg. Which basically steam tanks. Leaving steam tanks. The halberdiers would lose. If they had an army of halberdiers, easy game. Because we just shoot them, they can't even catch us. We have enough ammo to diminish all of them to under 30%, and then we just kill them in melee. I want to snipe the giant fast. Everybody focus fire. An open volley on a chariot, and then we'll switch to the giant. So you should shoot those chaos knights instead. No. Let's slow them down so we're a little more accurate. This is mainly a speed debuff. Large units left. Some damage knights on the right side. This halberdier is gonna cause problems. We'll try to stop the formation. Actually getting wrecked by the halberdier. Who's the fast unit here? The damage chaos knight. There are also some trolls here. There were trolls in there. Great weapons. We just sent some more bodies here. There's a lot of units here. Ideal battlefield would have gotten shots to shoot probably 3-4 more times, but here we're going to melee early. Still missing the 5 attack technology for the Steganons before they be way more effective in melee. But still, this is massive durability here. Just outside here. I did a Red Lord already. Don't even have great arc on it on this guy. The Velos blow would have already destroyed this area if we had it. Okay. How did that guy just What the hell, guys? What the hell? Don't let that guy blow like that. Manticore is so easy to hit with that. Disengage here, there's nobody who catch it one anymore. Yoo-hoo! I'm surprised there's not been any single case of terror here. So rank 8's giving them such a massive defense. They're pretty much disengage at this point because shooting. But we can only safely disengage. Estimates. They totally glued to the gun paper. This area is gonna be a lot of routing going on. Just there, there. How much damage did you take? Massive damage there. Lord is still kicking. Those guys are just running into each other. Just debuffing here. Go away. As you can see, we have a lot of toughness here. Surprising they haven't killed a single one there. That crowd had a two-pin with trolls. Just needed dwellers below there, or a better terrain to shoot a little bit more. Get take friendly fire. It looks like that guy got out because of friendly fire there. That guy better be not be dead, you idiots. They love to just, so those kings just love to shoot from the into everything they see. Missing a 5 attack tech, so we're a little better than melee. These guys have a rank 8, so they have massive melee defense, otherwise they get stomped much faster. Oh, nobody died. We also have max replenishment from this area as well. We need a couple of extra shots, but the terrain would generally allow it. It's not really max, it's still pretty high. I think we dropped 2 followers there. They're not attacking there, what the fuck? There's no help. Nobody's coming to help them. They're just reinforcing. Jesus, man, that's retarded. What the hell? Shit makes no sense. It's bad code. Once we get this technology here, the Stegadons get additional 5 attack and 15 charge. So in melee they're gonna be even stompier. So we need the Temple of Tlankland there. Should get an emergency garrison here. So we might not be able to defend the city, and we can take the Vibzine back. Oh boy. I think it was 3 red here. Mainly the emergency garrison as well. Can't get many garrison in the open field if they stay. And the great Arcane Conduit here. Now we'll go here, and if they don't attack, we'll attack them. This is this is all that remains in that area. They're still rank 2 and 3. Dwarves have surpassed them. Not just dwarf stuff, you know, highly balanced faction. One day we're gonna see Greenskins, Black Crag, rank 150 settlements. One day the green tide will take over and we'll fear in our pajamas. This will be a much better battle from the last one. Humans can get healed by the Live Bloom. Some lists need some serious healing. These 4 are fine by Live Bloom. Just get a little bit higher ground here. You're gonna have to walk to us. What is King Chief in this army with Pompous? They don't fight at the very end. Come on, it's King Chief Pompous. You can out all these battles with damage Stegadons. The only reason to get 3 more Stegadons in this army is so we take less damage and auto resolve. Pretty much the only reason. I think we need 3 more Stegadons in this army, guys, right? There's not enough Stegadons in this army. We definitely need 3 more. I'm sure of it. Are those chosen griffins running for their lives? Could be halberds as well. Hard to see. Carry on, boys. Carry on. Good job. Good job, everybody. We got an extra rations today, boys. At least they get the big information when they beg information to charge. How much do I need to donate to have you make an army with those laser Bastillodons? But they're Bastillodons, not Stegadons. I could be convinced to get an army with those. Bully chaos in the water with lasers and the Stegadons at the same time. 40 of them. We have to see how the economy is going. They probably can win against a proper Chaos Invasion army with a rank 8, but the lasers can finish off the survivors. This army could go into main battles, and the laser army could just do the cleanup. You know, make sure that the survivors are extra crispy. The laser plated debuff, yeah. That's very good for flanking shots. If you micro the laser, you can totally debuff the enemy so they can... you don't even need to cast magic to apply strong penalties to the enemy in melee. But you can just do that with a wizard. Both Beast and Heavens have the debuff for AoE melee attack. I don't think we actually got you in this campaign. That frog might be even called Digdag Bro, the laser commander. I don't think we recruited you in this campaign yet. Rest is probably never gonna get a proper army being rank 6 when we can recruit rank 23 new lords. Let's see, did we have Digdag Bro in this campaign? I don't think we got Digdag Bro. Oh, that's even gonna fit. Wow. Right now we're a little bit negative, but it's going up. The battle loot is huge. Look at the battle loot last turn, 35,000 gold. We have a reserve here. No problem, Bear Master. Brez died? No, Brez didn't die. He's just always transitioning when we need some other lords. Yeah, we can afford another army with 280,000 in the bank. We should wait for rank 8 so we can recruit a veteran army of lasers, so they're very accurate. Those units are not very accurate without high experience. So it's a plan. Need a bro with a army of solar engine Bastiladons. We'll work together with Geno to make sure that this seas are nice and clear of trash. Oh yeah, this one shit wizard here. For some reason they didn't attack the Egypts. They think they can kill the 2 Dread Saurians with the Grandes Pepe. I'm doing the AI strategy, React bro. Chaos everywhere. Psh, we're just gonna take settlements. But it's not like they can kill any of these armies. Okay. Get +2 ranks here. +2 ranks there. You get 1 rank here. And we get 2 ranks here. Yeah, we can get veteran Bastiladons for because the accuracy. Yeah, what do we have here? They can't even reinforce this area anymore. They just, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. This guy might be recruiting, who knows? They don't have recruitment buildings, they take them like 20 turns to get. Okay. Just lightning strike, replenish, lightning strike, replenish, lightning strike, replenish, and clear all the trash. Look at this. Life Slan, Grandes Pepe, 3 more heroes leveled up, geared, 2 Dread Saurians, 2 Carnosaurs, and a bottleneck. Why do we need Saurus again? We have a 326 power reserve. I think we can make magic look good with this. 336. Lizardmen can have the highest magic power reserve in the game because of their commandments. I think they had enough already, boys. Somehow this guy didn't get out. His whole army is fleeing and he's still fighting there. We failed to hit him twice there, probably. Don't all get out, just one more hit. Okay, this should be enough. Okay, power. We'll just connect that 3 times now. It's just take it on just. I mean, it's taken on just murdering that thing. It's ancient take it, yeah. It's even deadlier than the counter starter against the horse. Those hits can connect like 3 times on 2000 damage in under 3 seconds. Bam, bam, bam. Well, thank you guys for a warm up here and making my army very healthy here. Yeah, but the Lizardmen get all that at Hakanobi as well, plus they have commandment for the Winds of Magic power, so they get the highest. Each province gives them power. They have everything the vampires have plus more. They even have multiple events to give them more power. And the second generation slants have massive power, even more than Mumford. Yeah, Chaos Dragons and Lords only. They suck. We can't outer us all here, we might lose some of the Blessed Saurus. I can't believe 200 turns, only 4 Blessosaurus warriors. At 2 times the spears. Not that people in the chat don't like SFO, Pepsi Boy. It's people don't like other people shoveling mods down their throat. Still have to go back into the city because it's corrupted outside. It's magic or rare rusted the sash for the physical classic sash physical damage without scrap for the increasing the percentage on the weapon damage. Whetstone with the weapon.
Never. Of this rock. No, never.
I only saw one person say it was buggy. I only saw one. What happened here at the Ultron Chaos? Chaos happened. It's still happening. What the hell damn armors of destiny? Not a single armor of destiny in this campaign. What the hell? Update my scripts.
I will display.
The red looks a little bit wide, but it might be just CA is of the spot. Same then go for the blue. It's one of those that everything looks out of place. When you look at the distance here for these two, you see distance here and here, here and here. And they're supposed to fit here on this one. So it can be red. Or they just, you know, have it not in the right spot. It definitely could be blue. Same for the yellow, it's just... this is not wide enough for this. So I'm gonna go with the blue here. And there's one at the bottom, which is here, and it goes right here, which is either the arrow or the ships. Arrow ships, arrow is here, arrow is here. What about them ships? I don't see ships anywhere, so it must be the arrow. There are arrow here and arrow there. This one is just a little bit to the left here. And it looks like this one goes into the B. It's both B here. So they both have to be. And on top they have to be adjacent. It can be this one. With the power reduction, I'm clicking this one. There you go. Yeah, Hammer is gonna get destroyed. This is what they become. They become enclave in the Dwarf Empire. Torgrim is already collecting his taxes here. Torgrim's just gonna get richer. He probably has over 1,000,000 gold right now. Let's see how much money does Torgrim have.
Greetings, honorable ally. Go on then.
Broken as dwarves. Just like that, 10k. You're not even allied. This shit is so broken, man. It's like, did they even play this game? They made the dwarf monster Okay, enough. Let's just continue playing. We're going for the stadium tech here. These guys will recover the militaries. We do have a huge treasury. We can go on negative 10k. And we won't run out for a long time.
No.
That's the battle loot. We should be getting the remaining stagnants before this. With this, we can get another army. Right now, it doesn't really matter what we put in the next army, because it's gonna be on the coast patrol. We just have to make sure nobody lands here, because they're losing settlements. We don't want the chaos to land here. It's gonna be easier just to fight them in the water once they get diminished. There's a lot of small settlements here, so they don't even have proper towers. Like, for example, Hexoatl bar has, or Wintertooth. What's my best income province? I think it's Titan Peaks, because of the strong landmark. One above Hexoatl. The red climate lowers the income in the province by 50%, but the landmark increases it by 100%, and it has 4 resources as well, so it's really crazy for the economy. Looks like the remaining armies are mobilizing. Iron Dwarves doing more and more. Well, the thing, what's happening with dwarves right now? They've been fighting off the people. They've been fighting off the people. What the? They're fighting off the remaining factions here. Clan Nation is taking this island, so it's a little bit of whack-a-mole for them, no doubt. So I feel like they're invested with over 10 armies in this area. There are definitely a couple of armies here fighting the chaos. Maybe 5. But I would guess the rest of the armies are in this area here. They're fighting quarterly bars, and they actually got rid of the clan nation. So who the hell does this one have? It's like it looks like this whole area here is quarterly bars. If quarterly bars is this whole area, they at least have 7 armies. I'm guessing it's quarterly bars here.
The hunter!
And look at this, boys. Orion. Allied with Chaos. Fighting Karl Franz. So the Emperor has to fight Wood Elves on the left and the Chaos on the right. It's still 50-50, but I think they'll manage. I just still can't believe this both Cetra and Avalon got wrecked here. Krogar dead? Yeah, looks like it. Looks like there's only 21 factions left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5, 7. Quarterly Barders is either rank 5, rank 7. It's rank 7. We are rank 5. So it looks like Quarterly Barders are rank 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't know who's 12. But I'm guessing Clan... It's actually not Clan Morse. It might be it's probably a rogue army somewhere that we didn't see. Also, might be a faction here. Karakzor might be rank 12. Clan Nation has been destroyed. Or at least they made peace with Karak. I believe Kolulibaras controls this whole area. Karak Zone is rank 12. 13, 14, who is rank 14? Not sure about that. Probably a rogue army. There might be another faction here. Winterthur is expanded there as well. So we don't know who's rank 12 or in 14. I'm guessing Karak Zone is one of those spots. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we don't know about 3 factions. Can we actually find these factions?
Protector of the Oak!
I'm pretty sure Corlibaras is rank 7.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
Fear the Pirate Queen!
The rest are probably rogue armies. You can see Karak Zorn here. I would guess Karak Zorn is rank 12. Either 12 or 14. And the faction with rank 12, I'm guessing a rogue army. 2 and 3 are still puppets and the servants to chaos. Rank 20 could be... hard to say. Hey, Bress.
One rug!
It could be Clan Ashen and they're living in these islands. Maybe they made peace with the dwarves.
Gold
Trying to assist here so they take the high janitor. It's did recover. We're slowly losing this. Why is it corruption? Even if there is no corruption, this public order will still go down. You can just untax it. We'll recover after a while, and then we can tax it again. We'll keep this one. Not gonna build a public order for 500 per turn. Okay, let's get rid of this. I'm assuming it's gonna be a retreat. Okay, doing it like this, we actually have movement to attack here. If I attacked with this one, we would not have this movement. Yeah. Roman will just stay this area, and we'll get General move around. With second army, Degbro will move around the solar beam army just to clean up the trash. Whoever survived from the chaos, so the other armies can do other stuff. And that's still on this campaign, Clan Rictus and Clan Morris, possible Clan Nation as well. This guy actually has 2 skills, so he can recruit extra experience. 1, 2. So we can recruit rank 9 even without this. Yeah, with upkeep reduction, that still an army is not gonna be as expensive. So we don't really need this. We don't really need this. We can recruit rank 9 units anyways. Because we check veteran units anyways. It's actually rank 9. I think for Bastillodons we definitely want that though. These are only 2 turns to recruit. We definitely want these guys to rank 9 because they're weaker than Stegans overall. We have powerful range short, but at the short range in melee they'll be much weaker. They're gonna get that extra attack, so they're gonna struggle against large. Yeah. You need to clear this with Shit Wizard. I've been blocking our replenishment every turn, but we still have to keep staying in the city because outside is just corruption. Yeah, Diablo is in quite a situation, you know. His favorite factions are Chaos and Greenskins. I feel sorry for him. I did heard stories about some people having Night Goblins as their favorite faction. I did hear these stories too. But Can only confirm it. That actually these people exist. Just a myth. Literally can't take damage when those bubbles are up with the Shield of Thorns. Make sure this guy dies. There's no follow-up. It's royalty. One things we are slowly replenishing all the Saurus without actually getting any replenishment at the start of return. Cube of Darkness. 18 seconds, 100 meters. How did this get into my campaign, this multiplayer item? Funny thing is, we keep destroying them here, they're gonna keep besieging, we're gonna keep replenishing post-battle, and we're just gonna kill all their armies. It's like a one of them mouse catchers or fly catchers. We don't have to do anything, they just come to us and we kill them all. We replenish, we get money, and we don't have to chase them in the jungle. They're just doing our job for them, for us. Why dinosaur those? It's all corruption, you know. We need to clear the zone out of corruption. We still have to eliminate a couple of armies. These are the Feral Dreadsaurians. Always like to go for this lance and melee. Slums have massive health pools, and they'll always have somebody nearby to assist there. It's like they're gonna do something. It's pretty much wasting time. I mean, this belt doesn't really matter, but it's almost like they're coded to attack the slums first. Look at the slum casual 75 health. I wonder, dear bro, if Chaos Dwarfs get any war machines, like, you know, Steam Tank. With Slime in their current state, what is the purpose of this King Priest? Arcane Conduit, Magical Reserves, Arcane Item Slot, Situational spells, debuffs, like the negative attack debuff spell from both Beasts and Heavens, and of course the Ancient of the Gods. I recruit Ancient of the Gods, we can get a King Priest with it, which supplements the armor 3 times better. It's basically just a more powerful version of a Necromancer, Archmagnus. Much more powerful version of a Necromancer. Because the mount is actually quite potent. Look at Cookie salvaging ult one. What the f... What the... You guys see this shit? How did they move here? They're on a mountain. You guys see this? Didn't know you could move here. Hopefully they're not bugged. How the Warriors of Chaos looking here? Almost defeated, almost. One army is still trying to go around. This one has been raised. These two are still scavenging. Probably what they're doing, they're just raising settlements here, and the clan Richter is doing circles, just occupying them again and disappearing as ruins, just to wake them up there for the chaos, doing circles. You have to get rid of this.
Beyond your comprehension.
Beyond my comprehension. I hope you like a shit of Lastria. He's a good boy. I honestly don't know. I designed this unit, but I don't know how you use it. I don't play this game. It's like the story with cold ones. But then does those -1 attack, +1 attack changes. I don't care about casualties here, we just need to get rid of them. The second one might not even know. It's too expensive to keep them after this. This guy's still here. Skills were just killing everybody. This shredder. You know, I saw them on stream, you know, and the guys that I asked who was playing, you know, he was using that Scourge Runner Chariot, and it was not really performing at anything. You know, the air was bouncing off the Dragon Ogres, and he asked the game dev sitting next to him, you know, what do you use this unit for? And he said, like, I honestly don't know. And then he said, like, he just, you know, sends them somewhere and fire at will, forgets about them. Something like that. This, I should have clipped that shit. I'm kidding you not, guys, that's what he said. I think also every single time I saw them play that Malus campaign, you know, when they were streaming, it's like almost that every time they were surprised that the Cold Ones couldn't do shit. From what I've seen, it's like they expected those Cold Ones to do something, and they couldn't even win 1-1 against the average unit. It makes you wonder who does these changes that butchers cavalry units of custom multiplayer. It's definitely not those guys. And the cold ones just keep getting nerfed because of the multiplayer. The cavalry is really strong in multiplayer because it's opportunity units just punishing, you know, and you know who gets punished by the cavalry, all of a sudden the cavalry OP, you know, it's, the cavalry has to be weaker because the punish value has to be lower. Now we're gonna have to keep this one a little bit longer. We have 300k, so it doesn't matter if we keep one more turn. Didn't even know you can actually move here. Look at this, you can move here. Might have changed this. Maybe that the recent patch.
My will be done.
You know, without going into much detail, I'll tell you how it is, Shalikwood. Its majority of cav feels like it's made to be used in one battle, not for the war. As like the whole world is about one battle, and not the you know, what happens after. As you know, in multiplayer there is no after. Just endlessly fighting this, you know, one battle. There's no war. What happened to the units after the battle, it's irrelevant. On the campaign it's totally opposite. Those guys, the chaos army is just butchering the Tomb Kings. The moment they get like a veteran, see the Tomb Kings can't seem to do anything. No second wave. That's great news. You know, one side of me kinda I want the chaos to get destroyed here, but another one I want to actually see the real chaos invasion on the second and third wave. But I feel like this would be too much for everybody, me included. Another 270 armies spawning, with actual majority of them tier 4, and not only a small percentage of maybe 30 to 60% tier 4. The moment those guys get rank 7, the world is really gonna burn. Anyways boys, this is gonna be it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Warhammer 2 stream tomorrow is gonna be after 4 PM. Thank you for watching. Good night.